Yo. Raw SmackDown NXT. I'm looking at how we doing all of this Unitedfront energy. Guys on Netflix, 3-hour shows. The CW at 2. And I mean, it's a lot. Not a lot to handle. Not a lot content wise. I mean, it's enough content wise. It should be more, but commercial ad breaks. And we'll get into all of that in a moment. But man, I can appreciate what's happening right now on WWE television. Random before we even really get into most of it. I saw the X message, the tweet about what's our guan. We not gonna speak on it. I spoke on this long time ago, not on camera, not recording it. And I said, this shit will happen and it will blow over and things will go back to normal and everyone will celebrate, or at least I will. And, January 6th of last year happened and that was the celebratory period. And then things continued to shift and now January 6th of this year happened. And I can say that there is a part of myself that is relieved that the immortal element of what was offered throughout the generations at least still stands strong with the Unitedfront that is WWE TV Weekly. So glad everything is alright. And we just gonna move on. So let's get into NXT first. You know what I'm saying? No more level up. My feelings are hurt. That's like, it's totally the end of an era. I don't know if we're gonna have like other shows to step in beforehand. Like, what's the NXT pre-show? Is NXT going 3 hours? What's doing with the CW at 2 hours? I don't know. But Level Up was definitely one of those we're here for your shows. It was right after Tough Enough. It's what happens. And at this point, we've got, like, we see the process and how it works. It's proof positive with a lot of the names that are either on main roster or, working their way up the NXT ladder, for real. And I'm very proud of each of them. I don't, doing it weekly, we don't even think about how much time has passed. Like 6 months is kind of like 6 days, 6 episodes, but it's not 6 episodes, that's 6 weeks. But still in all, so we're doing really, really good with the developmental process, and I'm very, very happy to see everyone leveling up at the levels that they are. And I don't know what's gonna come next, you know what I'm saying, but we good. So let's keep it pushing. Let's get into NXT. A couple of things, a couple ridiculous things, and very heartfelt situations. Let's get into it. All right, so Obafemi ruled over the kingdom. Oba's champ. It was already a given with development superstars. The one thing we don't need right now is to lose any of them. We don't need any call-ups right now. We got the spaces are filled. Situations will happen naturally, as they always do. And then we'll get there. Trick, strong figure. Oba, strong figure. They're trying to put Eddie Thorpe up there now. I'm not really a fan of the Eddie character. You spell his name wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do like the North American. I like the, well, maybe he could go in that North American direction. I think that would make a lot more sense, honestly. But no, I like the Native American thing that, like, was happening for him. And they've continued to just try to find directions. It's working, but it's heel working. Like, he's actually fitting as we need to see him get his ass kicked heel. And I'm not crazy about this character. I'm not. But so far as an effective heel, where we don't want to see other people lose, all right, cool. Now, hold up. Tony D comes out and tells Son it's going to go down. I mean, it was something to get Eddie Thorpe to come outside. So, fine. He came outside, a little situation, fine. Was it two title Don, or what was it? Like you could say DDT if you're pushing that, but I don't even think he has a DDT in the like move list, so no. But whatever, double title Don, whatever the fuck you call it, fire. You know what I mean? I liked it, but I don't like I like the naming, but I don't like the idea. It doesn't work for me. Like get them guys the tag titles back, let him be North American, we good to go. Random backstage, Spears, this cat Sean Spears running around being what they're calling a creepo and trying to bag up everybody and recruit them, and it's like, man, Izzy said no, leave her alone. You know what I mean? Who else was he trying to talk to, man? That shit was weird. And we love Spears, but that shit was weird. Like, it's a little bit of a way to go about doing that, but then it's like they don't really respect the way he on. Like, you don't respect what this guy offers? But, I mean, he's still developing the character. Let's take time. We'll wait till we get there, but it's developing. I'm sensing real schism light without all of the Woodland crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe he go Woodland tactical. Woodland camo, we might be able to, you know what I'm saying, get a direction for him. I'm sensing it. I don't know, ain't no telling, but I'm here for the smoke when it comes to that. So, fine. Let's move on. Shotzi, Stephanie, Vicaire. Alright. JC comes out. New Bang JC. I like it. I like it. I didn't know who it was, but I like it. You don't want to do too many moves throughout the matches, so I understand. I was definitely sitting here like, I could have did that, I could have hit that, but the spot went elsewhere. So Jazz didn't come out to interfere. Fallon was there, got the little random distraction. I mean, I guess, like, not mad at it, but so far as a direction for Fallon goes, it's okay. I see other people wanting to be like Fallon now. I want to say, let's give Fallon another week and get the dust off, and then we can really get into what's next for Fallon Henley and Fatal Influence. But I'm really enjoying what she's offering. She's going with her own career. Like, she actually cares about taking care of her character. So let's just let another week go. Let's see what happens next week, because they got a little story happening with setting up the little match. So it's like, okay, we'll set it up then. Like, if Fallon's gonna do that and now she's taking on Shotzi next week, let's see what happens. Now, Shotzi been tough enough, Fallon been that, so I'm not gonna take no sides. But I mean, Fallon just got that title and she's looking real good right now. I think it's a move that she's making, and I'm talking Fallon Henley. She's doing really, really good right now. And then her and JC, okay. JC ain't need to take the hit, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, let's just see what happens next week. Now, hold up. Ethan Page, Dante Chen. Shouts to Level Up. Shouts to Dante. Good. We need some direction for him, though. You know, like, he was the man on Level Up. This ain't Level Up no more. I hate to call it like that, but the reality is, you know, it's a lot of spots that are filled, and a lot of people that want some spots that can potentially be vacated. Dante Chen has just joined the line. He's joined the list. It's not like we're just gonna automatically prioritize where he's at and what he's doing, but he is a feel-good part of the show for people, clearly. So let's keep him around and hope for the best. Now, moving forward, hold up, Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson. All right, shouts to LaShawn and Jakara, we already know. Unholy Union, now they number one contenders for being Naomi. Bruh, I'm not gonna keep screaming Black Girl Magic, okay? But trend last week on SmackDown, Black Girl Magic did up, well, just by herself. Her and B, perfect. Now they tag champs. This is exactly what I was asking for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that it's happening. They look great together. And LaShawn and Jakara going up against them. I mean, damn it, man. But one of the only teams. I'm looking at this women's division. I hear what they're saying. I'm looking at this women's tag team division. And, man, we need Kaden and Katana now. We had them last week come out. That shit was awesome. I popped big for it. But we're gonna need to see more of this making sense now. Like let's bring them together. Like, okay, LaShawn and Jakara, next good team. Now we're gonna build another one. You see what I'm saying? Like they're already there. They've been building just. They know how to continue to develop the brand properly. You know what I'm saying? So they've been doing that. They've been doing that really well, and I'm just happy to see that they're really improving. Like there was a time when nobody wanted to see Lash. I was the only one that was pulling for Lash. Felt like it. I'm still pulling for Lash wholeheartedly. We love LaShawn. You know what I mean? Shouts to Trick. That's the thing. I just not leave it out of it. But I'm very happy to see them going in. And from hearing she's got a troublemaker thing about her. And I'm too bad. And probably Queen Impressionable out there. You know what I'm saying? During that era. Who knows? Just making trouble, stirring up shit. I could tell. I could see it all in there, and I know. Like, it, bad. But now, I mean, this is a top 5 most improved superstar. She's in there. She's at the ready. When I said months ago, she seemed like ready for her next spots. You know what I'm saying? It was like just natural stuff. But this time around, she really was in there knowing what was going to happen next, what to do. And then they were able to create that good match energy, like in there with the psychology, like who's gonna win. Like it's not too often, and then do it at the NXT level. It's not too often it happens. You know, you can try, but the superstars have to turn that up. So once they turn up, you know what I mean, can you keep up? I was breathing heavy by the end of it all. Great match. I appreciate all 4 of them getting in there and getting it popping. Jackie coming in with the skip. Yo, look, I'm not gonna sit here I'm gonna sound biased. So we're not gonna do that. And that's why I said Nyx could have came out earlier on some random distraction. Oh no, she's gonna jump up on the side of the ring. I know there are probably rules and shit like that, but if she would have skipped through the fucking ring, like this is where my head seen it. Skip through the ring, there's a random distraction for the ref. Now JC don't gotta take a hit. She could jump up on the side of the apron. Now the ref is super distracted, and then Fallon comes through with the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense if we're gonna actually like choreograph that, but all good. And like I said, good on all 4 of them. Cora Jade, Kalani Jordan. What was some shit went down, right? Oh yeah. Cora cheated toward the end. Yo, Kalani on aggressive mode. I love it. She's not nice right now. You know what I mean? Like, what was it? King Boogie Vic. They're crushing on commentary right now, by the way. But yeah, the battle of the bad little sisters. Look, Kalani feels so much more mature than Cora, but Cora's a mean girl. So there's your character development so far as that match goes. They both looked great. Nathan Frazier and Axiom, OTM. Alright, well, OTM was looking like they was gonna be looking good. Nate Frazier, Axiom, and I ain't gonna say your favorite tag team, but definitely your favorite up-and-coming tag team champs right now. Then DIY's in the building, and that's how you know that these guys are starting to raise eyebrows. I've been watching long enough. I seen Gargano and Ciampa from their very first match. I've been in between, but now they're at this point now, and they feel like they have a space. You know, whatever it is, game has finally provided it for them, and they're a tag team. They're the tag team champions, of course, but they're a tag team. A lot of bullshit going on SmackDown. It's a great show of solidarity to have them, you know, head over to the Performance Center and start up a program with some more cats that's literally making noise right now, man. Like nobody can decide on what we calling them. I'm calling them Nate Frazier and Axiom, but then I know there's an entire Fraxium camp that's like over there loving to say it, and it's like I'm not saying that shit. I mean, but I do understand, and if it goes, then it goes. But I don't think it. Honestly, respectfully, I think HB Shizzle is in my camp when it comes to no, we don't. We're not calling it that because it's not even gonna look good. Like no. They're gonna just switch to Fraxium and lose the titles. So they're gonna see DIY soon. Can't wait for it, for real. Now, Bayley return, confront Roxanne Perez. Hold up, first and foremost, best women division in wrestling. I'll say that definitely. We love Roxy. But one thing that I was asking for was Bayley to show up on Raw. That happened. I'm happy. I got no problems. No complaints out of me at all, Jack. So now they gonna fight. All right, cool. If I'm complaining about anything, it's Bayley's little side head. Like, I don't like her bald spot, but that's neither here nor there because we all love Bayley regardless. Like, I love Bayley no less. I just don't like the bald spot thing. Like, she could have came out with the regular hair. Yo, looking at Bayley as grown as she is now almost makes me want to hear her old theme song. It's that fact. We all love Bayley. Shouts to Pip. Now, hold up. We did NXT first because I felt like I have to do it. Keep the peace, man. Let's get into SmackDown. All right. KO Cody Rhodes, Wild Brawl, fine. Jimmy Paulie, Bloodline beatdown, fine. Paulie crushed it. Chelsea Green beat Michin. I was thinking of a way to add Chelsea Green along with the United States of America, if I'm saying a pledge. Shouts to Michin, though, for real. She is on the up. So I'd say she could use a win at random somewhere or some ass kicking in the back to make her, kick an ass or two in the back, make her look strong. Because she's in a good spot. Maybe not champion right now, but she is, the fans, like, is getting recognizable. Like, so we love to see that, you know what I mean? And I'm still here for it, and I'm on it. There was a random trigger attempt last night, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the gun up in the face. Michin, Mia Yim, NXT Superstar of the Week. That was her only title. She had that. I said it in the ladder match when she was rocking the Timbs. Maybe she needs to put her constructs back on and get big. Get Keith Lee to come back. For real, like, what's happening with Keith Lee, man? Like, we need, I don't know. But that's low key. If I see her on screen, we want Keith Lee back too. You know what I mean? With the old song. But let's just continue because all of that shit is super, super out there. LA Knight, Shinsuke, DQ, US title, new bloodline. Fine. Everybody's good. Shinsuke is in a good spot right now. We're going to continue him building, but Darkamura is crushing it. Let's keep going. LA Knight, yeah. Look, I miss Samantha every single episode, bro. No question. I'm sad about it. I feel away. Shouts to Alicia. Shouts to Mike Rome. No disrespect. I didn't even, like, they want me to call my son out. It's like, nah, ain't no need. He knows he been popping. He good on NXT. They love him. We all love him. Lillian Garcia, she was back. She's been making sense of being back, and she's been doing a great job. Make no mistake about that. She's been just fine. I miss Samantha. I grew up, Lillian Garcia is my favorite. Do you know the way to San Jose? Now look, I was just crying for Bayley to be on Raw. She was on Raw at random. Got the pop that I wanted to and all of it. So, and then got it more than once. So it's all good. Now, I'm not going to get off of this. Like Ludwig Kaiser. Nobody's saying the names right, but then you can't bite because that's literally a Sam thing. You can't do that. If she tried it, we'd all be looking at her sideways. So it's like, all right, well, now you're going to have to kind of create your space. Like we all know Alicia has her hair. Mike Rome sometimes gets crazy with his hair, act like he just rolled out of bed. But, he's just, let him be Mike Rome now. Let him be who he is. You know what I mean? We already got a sleepy gimmick happening, level up happening. My feelings are a little hurt off that still. So, no. Let Mike Rome just be who he is when it comes to that. So as I'm saying, like, everybody has their spaces. Like, he's the male of a girl-dominated announcement team, the ring announcer team. You know what I mean? Like, we could go all the way back to some of the greatest and the greatest. You know what I'm saying? That I won't even get into because her and I started when I was following her around on NXT. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't get her to stop following me around, but we ain't gonna go there. LA Knight, yeah. There it is. Lillian Garcia is back, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a great spot. Works for me. Welcome home. Now, let's continue. Motor City Machine Guns, A-Town Down Under. Little add-on in the track. Fine. Motor City Machine. Look, they on their way. They on their way. And they're a cool tag team, right? Right? I think they're a cool tag team. Do you think they're cool? I think they're a cool tag team. So let's just keep it going. They can keep up. They do what they do. They're the favorite tag team. I mean, I guess the music fits, the gimmick fits, the themes, they fit. All of it works. So tag champs, let's keep it going. A lot of craziness are going on. Royal Rumble is going to happen. So, I don't know. And that's a whole nother bag, but we'll get into that on Raw. Nia Jax, Bayley, Bianca Belair, and they all want to fight Tiff. Tiff is the champ. Good. I know Pixie was somewhere around there. Hopefully, should be. Whatever. All right. Then Bayley won in the number one contender fatal 4-way. So it'll be Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton. So Bayley was on the show just to promote the other show. There's a lot of comedy in that, and it goes back to the top of this whole thing, and I'm just not gonna, so whatever. But shouts to all of them. They're all crushing it. Nia's just on another level. Bianca's tag team champion. They got business coming up. And then, Bayley. The fact that she just ran down there to say what's happened, that's a good look. But then it's like she ran down on Roxy. Are they going to have a match? Are they not? I don't think we need to have one for right now. But, yep, because it's like past and present. And they're both the future. So, good shit. Now, Jake Fatu, Tom Tonga, Cody, James, Jimmy. All right. It was what it was supposed to be. New Bloodline went in. Good. And we can't even call them the New Bloodline no more. We got this. I'm pretty sure creators figuring all that out. So, good on everybody. Everybody's doing just fine. I'm not complaining about anything. Oh, Cody, The Rock should have yelled at you. Man, pay homage. Anyway, now what are we looking at with this motherfucking Raw on the Netflix premiere? I think that's the one right there. Oh, shoot. I guess maybe not. Yo, Raw was crazy. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you, Netflix. Seth, Drew, CM Punk. All good. Raw at 2 hours is a little difficult. I'm not going to front. JBL be there. That's a good look. Let's see if we got anything happening here. Yeah, just a bunch of craziness. Yeah, so it is what it is. Shouts to Raw on Netflix. I definitely see what the element speaks to. And we'll look at it. Oh, wait. All right, finally. Thank goodness. All right, so, Penta happened. They was mad about that. I can understand agitations. Time going too long. He has fanfare to him. It's a lot of energy with him being there now. They haven't seen something like this in a while. He has his language. I wouldn't call it a barrier, but his accent is very noticeable. My old man isms is I'm impressed enough to see him again next week. The fans have spoken, so it's like, let's get him popping. Let's get him on and see what we get. Now, let's just get ahead and finish run through Raw. Seth, Drew, Punk, they all announced that they will be in the Royal Rumble match, because just if you didn't know, I am not a fan of that declaration business. That was never a thing in my time. I'm declaring myself for the Royal... No, you're not. You're going to join the Royal Rumble match. You're going to jump in. You're going to go backstage and talk to whoever the fucking commissioner is back in the day, Foley. I'm going to go and join... this is old school. SmackDown. And then you're going to, I'm going to join the Royal Rumble. We're going to have a lottery. We're going to see who's... what number you're going to be in the Royal Rumble. No, I'm going to join. No, I'm going to go back. I'm going to declare myself. It's a declaration that you're going to be in the Royal Rumble match now, huh? It's that important. I understand. Whatever. Just because they all declared themselves, let's move on to the Penta and Chad Gable match. Went on for a while. Chad Gable should have won, but I'm glad that Penta picked up the victory. Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, I bet. Fun match. Shouts to Sheamus, of course. Braun back there. Look, they about to have another banger, man. I'm I'm waiting for the moment. Shayna's been that cat when it comes to getting in there and really having good matches. So him and Braun to keep up, like it's been a thing with Sheamus being notorious for injuring people. I don't see that now. He seems a lot safer, but heavy hitter, heavy blows, he's no light man. I can't wait to see what we get. Jey Uso wants to fight Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event. First of all, good on Saturday night's main event for actually becoming a thing. Just one of those random time slot fillers on NBC on a random Saturday night. This is perfect. There's a part of me that likes wrestling on Saturday morning. I like to watch it because it feels like Saturday morning cartoons. It's a different element. I know it's been partly part of the television institution for a while. It hasn't been like that for some time, but while it was, I think that we're pulling from that when I'm watching in the morning. So then we got Saturday night, and it's like, okay, but that's cable television. This is good actually, as far as like exposure and putting it out there and all the rest of that. Good. The more people, honestly, that are watching, the more we can work with the consciousness, and that's high level talk, but I'm seeing where it works now. Jay want to fight Gunther, bro. We love Jay, bro, like for real, and he's gonna go in there and have a damn good match. I think it could be in a Gunther winning effort. I think that Jay could really put himself up there. Like, they started the small seed plants. It's not too often they do it, but they've referenced having that smaller Sami Zayn-esque size champion, which would be Jey Uso also. You know, like, I guess they could fit as heavyweights. Not super heavyweights if you play the 2Ks, but, you know, they can fit as heavyweights, so it makes sense that they be doing it. But to be Walter, you out your goddamn mind. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get Jay all the way up there where he needs to be. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Say he trained with Sammy. There's your call. So he been in there getting there with Sammy. Sammy and Cody's the only ones that beat Gunther, right? So that's a look. But Gunther still was able to outshine him because he's the champion at the end of the day. When them lights is on and the brightest, we all know it's completely different energy. Now, Lara Valkyria, Dakota Kai, first ever women's champion. All right. Some people had Coda running with it. I was looking forward to Coda winning, but I also get the same feeling that I got when Natty was hoping to win it too and fell short in the first round. Now we got to chase. The title means something, so it has to happen. Is there anyone else that has been there that would potentially deserve that chance? Lyra has an opportunity. It's been like that. I can think of a couple of other superstars that I would say, my words don't mean nothing, but deserve an opportunity at a championship or two, like a tag team championship. You know what I'm saying? But we have to do all that. So again, like I said last week, when Game makes shit like this happen, part of my language, it's really just trust the process because he doesn't forget. Like, not when it comes to these parts of the creative. There's always space for somebody, and I mean, I'm waiting. A lot of the fans are waiting, and when we get to these points where Lara Valkyria is the women's champion or the first ever North American, whatever, North American, you know what I'm saying. Now she's the first ever. It takes me back to when she was on Level Up, you know? Like, I remember those times, and again, it's trust the process. Situations came about, she got injured, she came back. She got something the crowd wants to go with her. They will react to it. She's small, she's compact, she's hot. Now, you ain't gonna be able to pull most of that shit off. We all know. We all know that stuff was because she could lift Coda, and Coda's great. We saw what Nia Jax did. What was that, in Saudi or somewhere? Wherever she did that shit. We seen that match. Queen of the Ring. Lyra, they're trying. I love it because it's like, you know, this probably might work with the people. Like, we're just trying to get her over, okay? And it's like, all right, well, get her over then. Let's see what you got. And there's so many just things. It's like, I don't agree, but I'm here for it wholeheartedly. Like, it's dumb. I'm laughing at moves that Lyra's doing, and it's like, you know damn well, but, you know, if creative can make that happen and the suspension of disbelief is really a thing enough, Shit, I love it. It's made me laugh a lot of times. So good on her. Now, Sami Zayn beat The Miz. I'm not going to say I don't care about the match. What matters to me in this match, as we continue to run through this, hold up. You know what? We'll save that for the end. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and then Rhea Ripley challenged everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Bailey came down, knocked Nia Jax in the ring. And now Royal Rumble. Yo, Royal Rumble, you don't know who's going to win. And I'm talking on both sides. That's a large takeaway from the show for me. You don't know who's going to win. You can have your ideas, you can have your favorites, but ultimately, with these names that are announcing themselves, joining or declaring, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call it, for real, jokes aside on that bullshit, we don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. So let's just sit back and watch. Ladies, also, I have no pick. I'm probably going to end up picking once I'm in there, and any of my picks are going to just be completely asinine and off the wall at this point. Like, the same way people have their jokes about who they want to see, like, come out for the Royal Rumble on some fun surprises. Fuck that. I know who I want to see win, and I got like 10 names I could just think up off the side of the wall right now. But I'm not going to do it because I don't want none of that favorite energy going around. Like, not right now. Not right now. Random also. Dom, Liv, and then what happened? Was that Rhea? Alright, Liv needs to be smart enough. Finn needs to shut his damn mouth. Finn and Dame did great in the street fight. Right man won. Good shit. What was that, like the South of Heaven with the chair on his neck? Nice little chain. That shit was hilarious. Good shit. Now, Sami Zayn and The Miz, and now I'm gonna just call it after this. We've been here past 30 minutes. Look, it's very simple. Shouts to The Miz, shouts to the Final Testament, the whole team, all 5 of them. The Wyatts got moved to SmackDown. That's comedy. The largest takeaway here, for me, in my opinion, would be Sami Zayn hitting the coup de grace. No, wait, coup de grace. Sami Zayn hitting the, what you call that shit? The haluva kick. And then hitting that Blue Thunder bomb. That part. Now that's his finishing move. It was like when Finn did the coup de grace to the 1916 NXT years ago. And I said, look, now he's perfect. Now it's it. So, it took me a long time to get the respect for Sami Zayn that I felt like he'd always earned and deserved. I just was being a little difficult on it. But with that, now it's solid. It was a couple weeks ago I said, now we bang with Sami. It was at 8 p.m. at one random time. Now, definitely, like, my nigga Sami, good bread. Like, it took a while for the Usos to embrace him, too. So, good. Like, for real, good. Now, that's all of those. Let me go ahead and get up out of here before we end up drawing way too much unnecessary attention that don't need to be around, clearly. Holla at your boy.